Must see TV. Must see TV. They think all the action happens across the creek, but really the action happens before you cross the creek. I don't know if they playing soccer ball, ring around the road. That's just as country as can be right there. Listen, that's country as that old maroon carpet in one of them old beat around vans Pawpaw used to drive. Whew. Don't miss this one. That's right, guys. You guys saw that thumbnail right. In today's video, we're gonna kind of tune in on the aquatic systems that we've got set up. We've built a couple of tanks, and I know we hadn't went into great detail of exactly what they are, you know, what we're gonna do with them. We got some of you on the channel that like that kind of stuff. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over a little bit, I should say, our tank setup. But before we get into that, yes, I know, I see it right here. I was coming out of the barn the other day, and I got off in a spider web, and I thought he got him off me. And I don't know if it was a spider or what, but some got the better of me. He's up right now, 1-0. But we'll move on. I wanted to kind of update you guys on what we're doing. We'll get on down here, and I want to show you guys exactly what we got set up. Coach Fern, if you're watching the channel, if you watch this video, I'm representing you today. Representing the Lady Eagles today, y'all. Representing the Lady Eagles. But like I said, this will be an aquatics type of video. So if you're ready, if you're not ready, get yourself ready for a good one. We might put a little country style stuff in. I'm talking about country like a RC Cola, a cold bottle of Sun Drop country. I'm talking about like a old-fashioned game of hopscotch, a little red light, green light or something. Y'all don't sit back there and act like you never played no hopscotch. But we're headed on up here now, and our first stop, we're gonna stop you guys where we've got our turtle set up in the trough area there. It's just a trough style, Paul Cafaro style setup, copycat version that I've seen on his channel, and it's actually turned out okay. This one right here is, I think Keith said this was gonna be his favorite one, but we'll take a look at it and let you know what we think. We'll introduce y'all to what we got in there. First things first is we got to get a net, because I can't catch them all. That's just the name of our tank. We got to catch them all, but I can't catch them all. Got a trap here set up. Old crawfish trap there. It's catching the minnows and stuff that you guys will see in some of these tanks that we'll use kind of as a feeder fish. Let me get over the top of this here. Here's the tank here. Some of these plants, like little lighter green lilies there, Hannah ordered. They were shipped from Florida. I don't know what the name of them or what they do, what kind of fancy stuff they do. Oh, that's right. I'm still representing Double M Meat Goat. I'm still representing you. Let me pull that shirt back since I'm back here. Yeah, Blue Devils, old basketball team I used to coach. Double M still representing you on the Scarecrow. You with it? You're with us forever. You'll be on the channel forever. Right here. Back to it. These plants here, I don't know the name of these either, but I will say she ordered those as well. We've got some stuff. If you guys look right there. Look right there. I didn't locate it one. Let's go get them. What y'all say? Come here. What y'all say we just go get them? I think they called it a belly slide. If you guys saw the other video over at Edgewater, you saw us catch this thing. It's the breaking the rules or breaking the laws video. I think she named it. But you saw us catch these things. They're doing well. They've made themselves at home. Let's see them swim off. What do you say we turn them loose? Why don't you? He says, oh, he just sat there. Looks like there's another one right here. He's thinking he's hiding. Y'all saw those fish go down through there. Here's another one I didn't locate it. He's hiding in the grass there. But there's another one we've got. There's another one on the side here. You can see him swimming down there. We've got, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 of those things in here. And this tank's doing pretty well. It's kind of in other than the settlement at the bottom, it's kind of the water itself's kind of been cleared up. We test this water here probably, I don't know, once a month. Make sure a pH level in, oh, I'm stepping in gardens up here. Make sure the pH level and alkalinity and that kind of thing is where it needs to be. I was gonna show you one more thing, but it don't look like it's doing that well. This plant here, look at that little small turtle there hiding in the bushes. Y'all see him right there. He's playing a little game of hide and seek. He say, ready or not, here I come. Let's go get him. Why don't y'all say that? Look how small that turtle is there. This is gonna be the smallest one in there. And this is the one that I showed you guys in one of our previous videos. My thumb probably could cover him up. What y'all say we just drop him right there? Let's make him do something else, why don't we? But I was wanting to show you guys this plant here. These are the plants that we've got over Edgewater, and the turtles done some damage to them. Like he said, coming back up. He said, you ain't beat me. He said, rematch. Look at him come back up. He said, rematch, y'all. But, hey, in the comment sections, we got 4 turtles here, 4 slider turtles. I need names for all 4 turtles. Give me names. The name will not be considered unless it's in the comment section. 4 names for these turtles here. But this tank, this trough here is about 10 foot long. It's about 16 inches deep. You know, to hold about 16 inches of water. We've got holes in the side of it where it kind of pours off, where the rain won't fill it up. So it'll get natural filtration, and that's why this water is clear as can be. What you guys may see is the sediment down on the bottom, but you can still see my fingers here. This water is crystal clear. The plants are doing well in it. The turtles seem to like it. But it's all right. It's starting to grow on me. It's starting to grow on me. Boy, George come running up here. I hadn't really got a chance to talk about George much. George is doing well. He says he feels like he's been left out of the last few videos. He said I give all the camera time to the other animals. George is doing well. He's coming on to check us out. He said, where's my feed? I'll get in a minute, George. I'll be right back, all right? Just want to take that time to show you guys George. All right, guys, so we've made it to our next destination. And in here we have set up a tank that we're a little more proud of, and I'll show you why here in a minute. But our Cafaro tank, which you guys seen in other videos, I'm going to show you guys where Hannah and I constructed this thing from start to finish. And when I say start to finish, I mean from the base and laying of each 2x4. I'm going to put a picture in here. I'll have Hannah attach a picture in here to show you guys what this thing used to look like. And you'll see why we're proud of it. The canister filtration system here, it's got gravel and such in it. It's got 3 different chambers in it, just like a cartridge that you buy at the Petco. It's got 3 different chambers with 5-gallon buckets and such, and gravel and sand, and a rubber filter that sits in the top there where the water goes back up into that filtration system down through the counter. It begins getting filtered, and it comes right back out. And as you guys can see in the water here, let's see here. Oh, there it is. That piece of green there is the filter. That means you guys can see plumb 4 foot to the bottom of this thing. That's how clear this water is. The water coming out of there is crystal clear. The picture of it. How we designed it is, I just found it this morning. It is about 8 foot long here. It's about 4 foot deep. It's just under 1,000 gallons. You have to put your aquarium calculator on that and figure out exactly. But I believe it's just under 1,000 gallons. Not sure. We set up we then added 8 foot here to set up this footwell here. And this is where the kids can come in and stand up here. I've got rocks up here now because I've been trying to get in there and find a fish. But this is where the kids come up and stand and they can look in. We've got temperature gauges and such in here. Small AC unit, small heat unit in the wintertime to keep it warm. But in this area here, this is where we keep our fish that, I don't know if you guys saw that or not. You guys make it real wine, you may see a fish swim out there. These fish are hard to find. And they're hard to find because in this area here, this is where we keep the fish that we're going to feed out to crappie, you know. In our catch 'em all, we've got bigger fish in as well. But these fish here are the fish that we're going to feed out. So they're always very, 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 very difficult to find. Let's see if we can locate something here. Look over back behind this basket here when I move it. Yep, y'all see that? As y'all see them swimming by there. Those fish know I'm looking to pick somebody to eat on. Or my, y'all for crappie, of course. But let's get around here. We'll throw a little feed in and get them up and riled up, and we'll go over with you what we like to feed. And we may introduce some of these things to y'all. Yes, really, they have names. All right. So we feed color enhancing food in the summertime, and we feed just the healthy snacks, koi snacks in the wintertime. Koi are not designed to eat all year round. That's an easy way to kill them. But outside of that, when they're outside in the pond area and such, they're eating just catfish 32. Regular old catfish feed is enough protein for these guys. We've got koi in there. We've got goldfish coming in between. We've got looks like some rosy red melons over there. There's some goldfish there. We've got this blue roan goldfish here. She's one of my favorites. And then we've got a butterfly goldfish that's half orange, half white down in the bottom there. The bigger koi will be your female, I'm sorry. And smaller koi, of course, be your male. That orange one there is one of my favorites. It's one of, y'all see that thing splash that water? I eat koi too. I clean koi. Sorry about that. But that orange one there, that's one of my favorites. I can't remember how I named it. But let me tell you about her. She country. I'm talking about getting home early, locked out the house, going to the creek to catch crawfish instead country. That's how country she is. But we've got some turtles here, also that live in here. Here's one here. If you guys watch the video where we're going back, go back and find it now. Breaking the rules. Cross the creek, breaking the rules. Or it might be breaking the laws. Try both. But if you guys find that video, you'll see where we went out with the turtle man and caught some of these turtles. We've got this little guy in here, just another slide turtle. He normally gets up there. He'll run off there here in a second. But we've also got a soft shell turtle, and that's the one that I'm afraid that I'm going to be unable to find for y'all. But beautiful turtles. Marquise is kind of excited about that in himself because those soft shells get very, very big, and we're going to try to keep them all the way through it. While we're here, let's go take a look at Crocky. I know we've introduced you guys to Crocky 100 times. But hey, she's part of the family, part of the setup. Got to introduce her again. Flowers doing well. It's getting UV here. All of it needs to be here. The UV, plant vegetation, the humidity that it provides, all of it needs to be here in order to have a proper setup for any kind of crocodilian. But we've got plants here. We've got a warm basking area there. Its appetite's starting to pick up. You guys won't get to see me feed them, unfortunately, because I already fed them. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have saved that. But what I will do is I'll get this old stick here and I'll tease him, because I don't know about y'all, but I ain't tuned in to make no 20-minute video and do all this editing and I don't get to see no croc bite. He gonna hit the bite something, tired or not. Y'all kind of don't like when I do this, but hey, I do it anyway. Whoa, he looked like he means business. Whoa, all right, that's enough. What's the point of having it if you can't make him mad? It's just like having a woman. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry about that. But let's get back here. I almost got all us in trouble, guys. Get up over here. We're gonna feed them just a little bit more. But if you guys are thinking about building one of these or got anything like this in mind, not a very expensive setup. Not a very expensive setup. I think the most expensive part of it, of course, is the liner here. And there's several liners online, guys, that are, just make sure you get the thick ones, that are good enough to hold this kind of setup. And then Hannah and I built this out of scrap wood. Just wood we had laying all around. These here are just old, like picket panels on a private fence here. These here are just thick boards that we had left from a chicken tractor. And then we ordered the liner, same thing here, cut wood, you know. We ordered the liner online and we built our own filtration, so that was absolutely free. And y'all, those pumps there, they're not very expensive online. Just make sure you get one that's big enough to handle the volume of fish that you plan on putting in it. But the plants around the edges here, this one here, she's got bamboo, doing well. I don't know that one is there, but these are some other plants that she also ordered online as well. And we got another one here. Got several water plants, guys. We are a big fan of plants and water plants, and plants are needed for the proper humidity, this and that and all that. Why did you jump back like that? What did he do?
He was chilling and I thought he would just stay there and chill. But he didn't just stay there and chill.
What did he do?
He came out.
Listen, Hannah jumped back real hard. She about to knock me over just then. She's trying to water her plant. And I told her old Crocky ain't having that.
At all.
But we gonna get back up. Listen, y'all, as we promised y'all, Skylar has a new pet. I don't know what she's got her hands on this time. I hadn't seen it. We got to get up here and check it out. I just hope whatever it is, it's just good. This is the basking area for Crocky. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. But you got to make sure your humidity stays right in that range there. See, normal there? Once this starts getting up here and getting a little humid, that's okay for those guys, but that ain't okay for all your animals. So make sure you got animals in different areas. At that point, we turn the humidifiers on and open doors and run AC units and such. Here it's good. It's right where they want to be, right in that 80 to 90 temperature range is what they like. But he says goodbye. He says make sure you guys like and subscribe. He also says make sure, go back, watch the old videos. He's in there eating everything from frogs and such. Guys, as he gets older, we gonna be feeding him rabbits on the channel, Hannah's chickens, ducks, and everything. Ooh, gonna get crazy, y'all. But we got one more tank to show. We'll catch you guys there. All right, guys, here we are. We've made it to our next tank. If you follow the channel, you know this is my favorite tank. This is the catch 'em all. Catch 'em all. River set up. This one here will be 1,000 gallon. It'll be 1,000 gallon tank. We've got everything in here from channel catfish to, I don't know, Big Ben, Mason. We still got Big Ben in there for you. Big Ben's in there. We've got channel catfish in there. We've got sunfish in it. We've got brim in it. We've got turtles in it. It's actually turned out to be a pretty set up tank. Let's take a look at it, guys. Let's see what we see. As you guys can see, that Big Ben sitting on the bottom. Sitting on the bottom there. The sediment is turning out kind of like how we expected. We're gonna try to figure out what we can do to kind of get some more sticks and stuff in here. But we don't mind the color of the water as long as the water is clear and the quality of the water is there, which it is. This is another one of those tanks that we have to test. I'd say about twice a month. There's a, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a good picture of one of the catfish we've got in here. And you guys can see all those sunfish there. And he is resting down there at the bottom. This is one of our bigger turtles. What do you reckon kind of turtle he is? I reckon he's probably old green belly, yellow belly slider. He's one of the bigger ones we have in there. He's probably, I'd say probably hand size, country as can be, of course. Look, let's get another one. Dork got away from me. Here's another one. The algae treatment we've got for the backs there is kind of clearing them out some, but here's a look at another. We've probably got 10 or 11 of these things in here. Looks like Maria's done spotted something. What you got? That's just an old Indian cichlid water belly turtle, water belly cross turtle. Doing good. If you guys watch, like I say, the other video, I'm kind of running down off that board. If you guys were able to watch the other video, you'd be able to see where we caught every one of these fish we've got in here. We've got sunfish in here. We've got crappie in here. We've got brim in here. We have creek chubs in here. We have rosy red minnows in here. We've got gar, turtles, crawfish. There's a small bass in there. It's just turned out to be a nice tank. Once we begin to add more sticks and more coverage area in here, and then like I said, we're gonna put our plants in here. As you guys know, once our plants kind of take over the top and the sticks begin to come in, they're gonna really naturalize the tank. They're gonna have to name something, y'all. Listen, Big Ben's in there doing some eating. I don't know about Big Ben. He's doing some eating. Everything we put in there is ate up in a day or something. I reckon he think he's tough. Yeah, that's right, Big Ben. He think he's tough as a deck belt on a 52-inch Troy belt. He ain't that tough, ain't no way. But he's country. We're approaching the end of this video, but Skylar has located a pet. She wants to hang on to it. Let's find out what she's got.
My name's Skylar, and I just found 2 snails under the deck.
Some snails, all right. Escargot sound like, what's the name?
One of them's Shelly, the other one's Daisy.
Shelly, Daisy. And what do they eat?
They eat leaves. And they drink some water, but if you touch them, they'll die because you have salt on your hands.
Okay, well they can't live in that bucket, so where are we putting them?
We're putting them in that trough.
Let's go. All right, guys, we've made it to our destination. We've made it to our tank. We're gonna release Snail or Shelly. Can't remember what she said, honestly. Let's get them out of there. And Daisy, we're gonna put one right there. That way they can get out of the grass and they can get in here and live a little better. But that'll do for that. We appreciate you guys watching our video this far. There'll be more videos like this. If there's anything we left out, you guys let us know. But there'll be more videos like this. But right now, we got to get to editing. So
subscribe.
Make sure you guys subscribe.
And give us a comment.
Comment. Definitely do that. Let us know what you think. Let us know we're doing if Skylar's doing a good job with her new pets. That we've waited all the way to the end of this video for some snails. Catch you guys on the next one.